Priti Patel is facing a backlash after MPs found migrant women, babies and young children staying in shocking conditions in Kent while they wait to be moved on by authorities. The Home Secretary came in for heavy criticism after Yvette Cooper, chair of the Home Affairs Committee, said lawmakers had found 56 migrants packed like sardines into a small waiting room in Dover. In a letter, Ms. Cooper raised serious concerns about the dire standards at the Kent intake unit and said there is a clear risk of a COVID outbreak at the site. But the Home Office hit back, saying it was dealing with unacceptable numbers of migrants crossing the channel illegally. TV pundit Matthew Stadlen called the findings outrageous. He said, "Not surprising that under a government led by Boris Johnson and including Priti Patel, women and babies are being kept in appalling conditions in migrant holding facilities. But that doesn't make it any less outrageous." Another man took to Twitter to hit out at the heartless, callous response of the Home Office to the findings. He said, "What it should be, we are terribly sorry and will do all we can to right this." And yet a third said, "It beggars belief that Priti Patel can treat people like this and defend it. People come here for a better life and make this journey not for fun but for need." In the letter, Ms. Cooper said some migrants had spent up to 2 days inside a cramped waiting room where arrivals are not meant to be held for longer than a day. She wrote, "I am writing to raise serious concerns about the shocking conditions the committee observed during its visit to the Kent intake unit yesterday. The holding room facility, in which detained asylum seekers wait for onward placement and screening, is wholly inappropriate. Yesterday there were 56 people packed into the small waiting room. The space is clearly unfit for holding this many people. Most people were sitting or lying on a thin mattress and those covered almost the entirety of the floor including the aisles between seats. Sharing these cramped conditions were many women with babies and very young children, alongside significant numbers of teenage and young adult men. We heard that the maximum period of time any individual should be held in this room is 24 hours but that in recent weeks some people have been kept in this small holding room for periods up to 36 and 48 hours. Ms. Cooper said the committee also visited the atrium facility, where people stay when they are no longer in detention and awaiting onward travel. She described the facility as essentially an office space with a large central room and several adjoining offices.